back onto Ivy. Gulito's going to be a little bit of trouble trying to fend off players. jedqr, he's able to find one. Nice little pick there onto Gulito. All of a sudden, juanflatroo will try and hold down the line there with Hades. But it's Hades to win so many of these trades. sinnopsyy is able to shut him down in the end there, but Goofy finds the last frag. Fairly straight to 5. Here's the mean score you'd like to get out of it. Progress so far. jedqr, he's able to find one as they do trickle in. GXX might be in trouble. Sticks around there, nice little spray down. Does get shut down in the end. Does do quite a fair bit of damage onto sinnopsyy there. Still 2v4 with SZPERO. Not quite able to do too much against juanflatroo there. GXX also joins in on the fray all of a sudden. Down to a 2-on-2. It's doing a fair bit of damage. He's able to spot out ponczek as well. Goofy now in a 1v2. Things have turned right back around. Down to a 1 versus 1. Goofy will try his luck. juanflatroo wins it out in the end. Oh, that was a close one. And Blake managed to turn it right back around from a 2 versus 4. On for a victory for themselves. Getting themselves on the board with a first round win here in this match. How Blink have lined this one up, but they've beautifully stacked up onto the B site. It might be able to find one kill after the other. Trade has come through as GXX and jedqr do trade some kills out, but a Chi grenade will look to do some damage, pushing through. Senna does find one. SZPERO onto the site. May look to find a kill, spots a couple of players, but GXX does have his teammates back. ponczek only good for 2, not going to be too much damage, although he breaks his ankle in the meantime. Man, sinnopsyy just walks straight past them. They trade kills in the end. It is down to 4v4. SZPERO looks to aggress. juanflatroo with 2. juanflatroo with 3. And now Hades is all by himself for the deagle. Nothing much he can do. He will find the kill against juanflatroo. Picks up an AK-47, but the time is ticking with that 28-second on the board. He will look to aggress either way. Oh, spots out GXX, though. He's in trouble. Can't really rotate. They do know exactly where he is. Tries to find the angle. The center does indeed. Pulls out the M4 as well. Peeks through. GXX needs to find the shot. Can he find the closer? Hades! He did it! From a mid. Shaky. It's even shakier on the Blink side right now. The max ends. ponczek, though, greeted by a swag 7 from sinnopsyy. Might have the weaponry to deal with this, but SZPERO. Look at this. He's up behind. Finally kill onto GXX. Not quite sure he was there. Oh, sinnopsyy, though. Makes 2 kills with a swag 7 once more. Swagging all over his opponents, though. Won't really favour it as does get pulled back from jedqr. SZPERO joins in on the fray down to a 2v2. juanflatroo looks to gain access here onto the A site. SZPERO gets caught off guard. A little bit of a messy round, I'd call this. Messy is the word to describe this. But down to a 1v2 in the end. jedqr may look to bomb his way into the B site. Rotation coming in from Blake, 1v2. Definitely a plausible scenario, though. From that range, he's only good for 1, as Senna does find the return in the end. It gives us a little bit of a calming tone to the game. Not all rounds can be. Could well be an equalizer here for Blink with the economy we have at hand. Senna, though, spree down for 1. Return from juanflatroo. No, not going to happen. Senna not quite able to run away either. Hades able to shut him down. Nice little quick scope there from GXX. Keeps his team under control over the B site, although they're going to start trickling in. This is going to be tough. Hades, he's able to find that one. And down to a 2v3 right now. Blink not able to do too much. sinnopsyy can't quite find the kill onto SZPERO. Headshot found. It's all up to Gulito with the FAMAS. Oh, Hades, he's low. Trigger grenade won't really be greeting him. They know he's at the back site of B. But he has sneaked his way from above right now. Gulito able to survive, but with 12 pieces of health, it's just going to be 1 deagle shot to end with half of his health. Wisla Krakow falling back to inside sinnopsyy. Went off that trade. Controls popped up for the time being. Drop comes through. ponczek does find it. GXX, though, is punished out in the end. 3v4. Probably thrown out once more. Flash, though. juanflatroo will try and go for this. He knows that Wisla Krakow will look to get the bomb, though. Still under control of the Blink side. juanflatroo making Pop Dog his own. The clutch came through for Blink. Should be a fairly simple plant to come through from Wisla. It pretty much was left out open for the taking. Go gulito down though. Goofy just sprays 2 people down. With a Mac 10 as well, being an ATM for his team. Spotted out by Senna finally. And it's looking a little bit more doable for the Blink side, but with a numbers disadvantage on the B site on train without having the lurker in place. Doesn't look too favorable for the Blink side. They won't be falling back from this. Although juanflatroo is able to find that 1 frag, it's not going to be enough. Wisla Krakow to make it the 8th. And being a... looks like maybe some sort of a cross towards the B site center. Holding that one down, but Goofy open things up here towards A. Ponczek as well wins it out on B, so B site is completely open for the taking though. Blink sticking around, and it's a good thing too. Wisla Krakow still around. That could do a fair bit of damage here. GXX, oh, that's unfortunate timing. As soon as Goofy peeked through the corner there, was able to catch him off guard. sinnopsyy now stuck, has to get out from the opening. Goofy with the swing. juanflatroo though from the backside continues, but he's on. Although going all the way back to Pop Dog. Not sure if you may want to go for this one. Obviously. P coming out. I don't think timing is in his favor. It's Goofy. Wisla Krakow definitely in the driving seat here. SZPERO down to 21 HP. Somehow survives throughout that, but he's able to find the 1 kill in the process. Easing up towards the A site, creating an opening for his teammates to push through. juanflatroo still on site. GXX. He's able to find 1. juanflatroo finding the better angle of SZPERO. Only just a little bit of health needed to be inflicted upon him to kill him out. So Blink may have a chance to get themselves that 5th. juanflatroo still holding down strong. jedqr. He's able to find another. Oh, gulito. A fake instead does kind of cut his knee. Dropping down, pretty much giving him a... and that's really important. Ponczek and Senna though, holding it down from the start. Senna does find that 1 kill. Hades is able to hide out from above. Spotted out finally, but the bomb will be able to get planted either way. Senna from behind of the site may look for the frags. Is successful in finding it. jedqr now in a 1v5. Jiggle peeking his way. Perhaps to find a kill. Gulito though swings out wide. Pushing right through. Goofy right behind. Electric box there. He's able to find 1. juanflatroo does return, but Hades still finds heads. And now Blink there in a numbers disadvantage. jedqr finds 1 more. Things are looking difficult now for Blink. All of a sudden losing so many rifles. Gulito down to half, but does find 1 kill in the process. sinnopsyy finds his way behind. Salvages the position. Oh, look at this. Bomber now being dropped. Knows exactly where sinnopsyy is. Picks up the AK as well. Where's the... SZPERO. He's able to find that 1 frag though. Krakow. Oh, they're under danger. GXX finds his way in the back line. Short-lived victory though as Goofy to shut him down. But in the grand scheme of things, Wisla Krakow do have the numbers advantage at this. B site take incoming, although the bomb needs to take its time to get to here. Double back here from Hades. Is able to shut down sinnopsyy though. Goofy from behind, able to shut that one. But it's up to Gulito on a 1v3 where Wisla Krakow, it's very favorable they'll win this through. Lines up there from Hades. That's what they're going to look for. Fight until their last breath. It's definitely not over in the best of 3 just yet. SZPERO though does change up the tempo and plays a little bit aggressive, finding that 1 frag. Although Blink are trying to keep their opponents in the dark, Wisla, they go for the aggressive play. SZPERO with a 2nd. Finding themselves in a numbers disadvantage. Blink in a very dire situation. Ponczek finding out Senna as well. SZPERO looking to play aggressively. Doesn't pay out in the end as GXX does go aggressive as well. Gets the AWP under his hands. With that long distance and sinnopsyy finding that 1 frag. Now things may look a little bit more dangerous here for the Wisla Krakow side. GXX all expected there. Nice little shot there from GXX. Not the greatest timing there from Hades. Pushing through, catches GXX off guard, and that means that sinnopsyy all by himself. An unfortunate turn of events there from Team Bleak. Couldn't quite find their footing in this game. But it's Wisla Krakow to take them in onto the B site. Wisla Krakow grouping up together. juanflatroo, 4x3. juanflatroo wasn't quite able to spot his opponent there. That will mean that ponczek will be able to shut him down. GXX now does return. SZPERO also in kind. 4 versus 3 for the retake. Senna has closed up the angle right behind. Finds that one headshot. Finds a second one as well. Not quite able to find the one onto jedqr, but down to Goofy. His teammate sinnopsyy and gulito holding it right back from behind. Smoke as well to cover their tracks. Bomb has been touched. It's a little bit of a fake. They know of this now. Goofy finds both and do allow Wisla Krakow to get back onto the bomb. They don't have a... Well, Goofy doesn't have a kit, but I think he's got it. No problem whatsoever. To be fair, I thought it was jedqr that shot. Doesn't quite connect the pieces. Fall back instead. Spray down comes through for juanflatroo. So, right above here. Not quite sure what they see exactly from this, but Hades is able to win one out onto juanflatroo. Senna finds the kill onto Hades in the end. Goofy does get shut down in the end, but... It is a 2-man stack down to SZPERO. He's able to find one, but does get shut down in the end. ponczek, nothing much he can do. Blink find the equalizer. Prematurely, he has to fall back to reload. Not quite sure. He knows that they're going to aggress right after that. And they're going to catch him off guard. juanflatroo finding that one. That could be the entry. SZPERO might get caught off guard as well. sinnopsyy finds the better of him. jedqr though. Oh no! Oh, tries to go for the trigger discipline, but doesn't quite work out for him. GXX turns right back around on him. Snaps on his head. And Wisla Krakow with a numbers advantage. Blink look to make this brutal. As they get themselves a fourth right now. They do start to push through. It's a wide peak and Hades not quite ready for that. For the end, ponczek goes for the drop, but juanflatroo easily side take. But they do line up a couple of players towards B. And Hades is able to spot out one. Falls back to not get treated out. But sinnopsyy, he's just lingering, waiting a little bit longer for his teammates to arrive. juanflatroo fires a headshot onto Goofy. All of a sudden, the A site is under attack. The bomb is going towards B. They've made the fake work, and sinnopsyy finds a headshot onto ponczek, meaning there's only 3 players for the Wisla side left, and it's 2 AWPs as well. One falls, Senna. He's able to find it, and now down to 2 players. Wisla, nothing much they can do. 4-man stack onto the B site. Blink looking strong to hold this one out. jedqr, though, may be able to find a kill, but his position has been compromised now. Finds a second onto sinnopsyy. Looks around for quite a lot of players in that regard, losing the round as well. Does mean they're in a very tough spot. Only 3.4k to be drawn out from that commitment for the next one, but the push now, aggressive. Hades peeks out. He's able to find one with onto center left now. One has been dropped to cover the molly, and juanflatroo has to push up aggressively. Goofy with a headshot. That was vital. He needed that to get Wisla Krakow back into the game. Smoke to be drawn out once more, but Hades, not quite able to find the shot. That might be the end of it. Goofy, though, makes that deagle work, and Senna now. Everyone is relying on him. Right in the front lines of death. He's able to find one out all of a sudden. So still a possible scenario for Blink to win this one out. SZPERO does get caught out. Second by second. The ball has been planted. They know what's going on. Shot being inflicted. Oh, he doesn't know that he's down to 2 HP. Does find it in the end. All up to sinnopsyy. Hades! Oh, he finds the clutch in the end. With 3 HP remaining as well. The man has gotten so many clutches this best of 3 already. And it's just map number 2. They double up on this with a secondary win. Lining up towards ramp. Nade's doing so much. Goofy with a spray down onto Senna as well. Presence known, draws out an aid of his own. As a B-site push may come underway for Blink. No players can go for the rotations. Gulito winning out on that trade. SZPERO is able to survive with his life. Wisla Krakow smoked out right now. First shot missed there from sinnopsyy. Second one is the charm. With the flash to come out. juanflatroo from behind. And all of a sudden, things have turned right back into the favor of Blink. He's able to get hold of his AWP once more, though. In a little bit of a pickle. JXX finding one. Ponczek finds his way right behind the enemy lines. Does do a little bit of damage, and he needs to be careful because he's being flanked upon. juanflatroo, though, not going to be living with that nuisance for too long. Finding the headshot. Wisla Krakow, anything they throw at their opponents just gets greeted with doom. As with Blink, continue. Finding one win after the other. They've got some streak going for them so far. Drop has been heard. Smoke drawn as well. Blink interested onto the A site, and there's juanflatroo with anything they can. Leaving it right up to the last second. juanflatroo, yet another kill found onto Hades. Bomb planted jedqr. Down in a tough spot. Straight right out of the open. juanflatroo draws him out. SZPERO down to 15. Aggression shown. He wants the ace. But gulito will find the other. Nice read from him. And already juanflatroo aggresses. Doesn't even allow Wisla to have a grasp on these rifles. Just destroys them. Throws them off the map. Headshot after headshot. Aggressiveness plays. Blink with madness so far here on Vertigo. Miracle. This is a Blink's round for the taking. Spray down from jedqr. He's able to do damage. Gulito found. But still 2v4 is not going to be an easy task. GXX holding down the line. Found. Jiggle peek as well. Ponczek as well, down to 2v2. Things are looking doable now for Wisla. Smoke, drawn out once more. juanflatroo taking it up close and personal, not quite spotted out. jedqr finds it, all down to sinnopsyy. Last time he made this work, can he this time? Finds a spray down, bomb being defused, HU grenade to be thrown. Oh, sinnopsyy survives, and Ponczek down to 1 HP. sinnopsyy may have done another clutch. The clutch master himself, he does it, finds a headshot for style points in the end. Bomb plant does get faked out, no HU grenade to be thrown though. So it was just a prospect of baiting it out. Goofy does find that one frag, bomb planted. And now for a 4 versus 5 retake. Senna, first man to push through. Goofy right behind the smoke. Senna though will try his luck with a push. Gulito finds that frag. Senna pushes out wide, but Ponczek does find the spray down in the end. Hades with that headshot. Cancels the defuse, all up to sinnopsyy. He finds a headshot though, Clutch Master himself right back into it. 6 bullets remaining. Oh, he finds the headshot, sinnopsyy! 3 rounds in a row, 3 clutches in a row. This man needs his own highlight reel in this game because it's absolutely... Playing this slowly as well. HU grenade thrown, potentially do a little bit of damage. Does find Hades. Senna does find the headshot onto jedqr in the end, so the push hasn't yet commenced and it's already been... on the lossful side here for the Wisla Krakow team. They look to lurk onwards onto the site. Senna pushing aggressively, not even allowing them to get pushing onwards. Ponczek, he knew of the push. He heard the footsteps. Down to a 3-on-3. As they still look to aggress. Hades through the smoke. That smoke will soon deteriorate. Will reveal his opponent. Catches sinnopsyy off guard. May look for the second. Hades finds it. juanflatroo now in a 1v2. He's clutched before. Can he make it happen once more? This will definitely break the morale of their opponents if it does indeed happen. Wisla Krakow may have learnt from the mistakes. Hades taking a slow approach, crouched right behind this walls. Then Hades will win it out in the end. juanflatroo denied it out. They've got plenty of rounds. Sooner or later, they will end up on one of these sites, and it's a good thing too. That's exactly what happens. Goofy, though, he's able to win that one out. GXX in an orthodox position catches one off guard. Senna, though, is there and waiting for it. He's able to find the spray down. And that should be the 15th right now. And Ponczek is only surviving by himself. Poor lonely player. Literally nothing he can do. Spray down though onto Senna. May look to finish off the deal on him. Grenade might be able to do just that, but no. Hades. Nice little frag onto Senna there. Ooh, juanflatroo. I'm not quite sure if he can see Goofy from that angle there. Not quite, as Hades does find that one kill as well. Wisla Krakow with a 2-man's lead. juanflatroo soon needs to be careful as Wisla Krakow is starting to ease up ahead. May look to go for a little bit of a swing here, but Goofy may catch him off guard. Spotted out, finds the little flick onto him. Not quite able to find the second as jedqr shuts him down. Gulito on sight, though. Pulls down his ground. Double spray down, finds the second. Taking the gamble onto the B site. May look to go first from Gulito. sinnopsyy. Oh, he's heard noise there from Hades. He's finding one kill. That means that's all up to ponczek now in a 1v2. Things are looking tough. Blink could end things right here, right now, but ponczek, it's up to him to keep his team in the game. Knows exactly where his opponent is. The bomb has to get defused. ponczek comes through. Gulito finds him, but surely there's no time. Runs away, but won't survive. Surely juanflatroo will notice them in just a bit. Oh, finds a shot. Not going to be the headshot, though. Belated kill, but it doesn't even matter. Blink with a numbers advantage here with the Eagles may still want to contest this as they do start to trickle in. ponczek and Hades both find one kill. Senna still surviving to tell the tale. The 5 HP finds a headshot onto Hades all of a sudden. And there is aggression coming in onto the A site. ponczek in a 1v2. He's chasing right after it. Deagle at hand. They're not going to allow him to solidify the deal. Pushing up aggressively. 1-for-1. Blink have done it. Find themselves a 16th, mirroring the scoreline of Train. But it's them that are on the winning. Yeah, on Mirage pushing through. Chigone's luring out the first player from Ticket Booth, already aggressing GXX by the first frag, looking for the second. He takes quite a bit of damage from both mid and GXX. Senna is the man to finish him off in the end as they do get the bomb planted over to the A site. Rotations coming in from jedqr though, from Palace as well. 2 players from Ticket Booth. As Blink lining up there in jungle and connector. jedqr able to find an easy flick onto sinnopsyy as he was standing still. As he does push up through Palace, not really expecting that's the angle that he's taking. Blink positioning for the bomb plant. Goofy finding one more, 3-on-3 still. 3 players surviving here for the Blink side. It's going to be fairly different. Touching out the bomb. And just like that, there's Blink to win it out. With 1 player surviving for them, though, it's the round that matters at the end of the day. I'm not quite sure he knows that some sort of a push like this can come out. Oh, finds one. That means that Goofy now knows where he is, but is it going to be good enough? Nice little spray down from him. Finds a headshot, so it's a 1-for-1 trade. A stellar amount of damage now. The call has been made. They're looking to push through. Molly out. ponczek gets pre-fired. Does get shot down. Goofy and SZPERO still alive to deal some damage, but juanflatroo finds the other one. Bomb to get planted uninterrupted. As Goofy looks to aggress, footsteps noted. juanflatroo finds the kill. Well, up to Hades at this point in that 1v2, but a very nice push from Blink so far. We'll give Hades the benefit of the doubt. Maybe a 1v2 is on the cards for him. If he finds that first shot, they're both lining up from the same position. Finds that one now. Bomb to get touched and puts juanflatroo under pressure. Takes things slow. He does not have a kit, so he needs to stick around for quite some time. Peek comes through. juanflatroo wins it out. Aggression from the start. Hades finding that one frag. Wisla Krakow. Silver lining for them. Finally finding the numbers advantage. He comes out though. ponczek wins that one out. sinnopsyy going a little bit too aggressive and no one really to refrag. Without the buddy system built there for Blink. No chances in capitalizing on a single kill. juanflatroo though will aggress forwards instead of staying back. May catch ponczek off guard. That's exactly what happens. Nice little micro play to come out there. And Senna fires that nice frag onto SZPERO. Goofy. He's able to find one. Oh, juanflatroo not quite able to line that out, and that's going to be costly. It's all up to Senna right now on the defense, and that's exactly why Wisla Krakow come back right into this. 2 ups for the retake. That's exactly what you need. And Wisla Krakow make it work. Defusing the bomb. Of course you have to pick up the dragon lore. As a dragon, gonna fall back instead. But look at sinnopsyy's position here. Oh, caught off. SZPERO finds it, expecting it. Oh, sinnopsyy thought he was being sneaky there, and so did we. But yeah, SZPERO said, you've got another thing coming to you, lad. And pretty much reads the play as it does commence. JXX, though, is able to shut down Goofy with the AWP, and they're in a tough spot. Molly drawn out in jungle as well. juanflatroo joins in on the fray as they do get the bomb planted. Unfortunate there. He's beating out gulito. A little bit explosive and fast, but SZPERO holding down the line with the AWP will be a dangerous prospect to face. Finds the first frag. They do line up for him. They may go for the second peek. Finds a second. SZPERO holding the apartments well. And Goofy finds one of his own, so Blink not really... JXX will peek out. Now, they know exactly where juanflatroo is. And that will allow ponczek to win that trade out. But it's all up to JXX right now. In that 1v4. As soon as he drops, they'll know exactly where he is. They don't have to play aggressive. Goes for the no-scope. Succeeds, but from short as well. From apartments, from market. You know where he can go. For yourselves doesn't quite help with your morale, doesn't help with your momentum. That's going to hurt you. But now with 2 frags in the bag already for the Wisla Krakow side, this might be the round they do so. Gulito spraying down, doing a lot of damage onto Goofy. Will survive for his life for the time being, but I spoke too soon. Already spotted out smoke drawn and incendiary as well. Will deny the drop across Van. But a nice spray down there from sinnopsyy will end the deal, predicting who ponczek would be. Oh, SZPERO not quite finding the shot. Does get punished as well from JXX. Blink turning this game right back around. Wisla had the 2-man advantage at the start. As Blink pretty much control most of the T side so far. But jedqr finding that open onto the A site. But it's smoke drawn out. Connector. Goofy. Oh, drawn out by the smoke. juanflatroo is able to find it. jedqr, though, goes aggressive. Catches JXX. Now the movement coming in from Palace. They know where jedqr is. Has to draw back with a molly thrown in as well. Hades, though, keeps on doing damage with the AWP. Shut down finally. Bomb to be planted within the smoke. SZPERO. Oh no, the smoke won't entirely cover his tracks, and that will mean juanflatroo by himself will get shut down by jedqr. One too many angles for him to check. Safe for the Wisla side. Diffuser coming in. That's going to be the third. I mean, Blink already, they solidified the fact that they'll be winning off this half either way. They've solidified the 8-7 scoreline. If that's even a thing. I don't know. I don't do logistics. SZPERO lines up onto gulito. Again, the numbers advantage here from Wisla. Usually when they find these, they can close out the rounds. Can they do it once more, though? Xana aggressive already onto the A site. Ignores the existence of jungle and stairs. Let's try to aggress onwards. sinnopsyy, though, makes a transfer. Not quite able to find the second as jedqr goes above ticket booth. JXX, though, finds him instead. Goes aggressive in window room instead. SZPERO is there and waiting for it. Coming in from mid. Wisla Krakow changing up the tempo, pushing up aggressively. sinnopsyy knows exactly what's going on. Spots us out Goofy, but jedqr still alive. Falls back within the smoke. Spotted out in the end there, but wasn't able to run away with his life. Already sent it on B site as well. ponczek is able to deal with him. Hiding away, finding refuge in the smoke. SZPERO joins in on the fray from market. Blink. Looks like they're having a little bit of a messy shenanigan fight going on. Not finding the better of their opponents. Looks like Wisla Krakow dealing with this win to qualify. Getting a win today would be absolutely vital for them. Absolutely perfect. jedqr finding that one frag as they do trickle in. They're not finding too much success. They are still with the aggression. Keeping things going. juanflatroo is able to find. He's got his sights on it. He's going to need a flash peek out. Oh, SZPERO through the wall as well. Finds a headshot. Beautiful stuff from. And sinnopsyy now in that 1v3. He needs to collect the bomb. Eventually go for a plant if possible. But SZPERO just interrupts that. Coming in. Hades. Oh, they find the frag. But coming in from behind, JXX will cause a lot of trouble as Wisla Krakow will look to push onto the B site. Pins it in. The same could be said for JXX. Oh, okay. Wow, he's a beautiful frag onto jedqr. And now he's pinned it in once more. More players coming in from behind. Finds another headshot out of nowhere. And already damage has been done. Blink find themselves on a numbers advantage, though Wisla haven't found entry onto any of these sites just yet. Know that both players are towards the apartments area. sinnopsyy holding down mid. Won't be able to spot them out in the end. May look to draw back from that, but ponczek does connect the headshot. 2 versus 2 in the 2v2 retake. Could not afford to lose that one play at the start, which is why they grouped them up. But SZPERO, he's up close and personal. Spotted out one across van. gulito looking to push through center as well, both through market. SZPERO catches one off guard. And now they know exactly where gulito is coming out from. ponczek fires a headshot. Wisla Krakow. Grenade doing a fair bit as they look to push out. ponczek caught off guard as juanflatroo does shut him down in the end. But they line up for Goofy. Mac 10, he's good for 2. And all of a sudden, Wisla get themselves in sight. Incendiary thrown, juanflatroo, and they pretty much know where he is. Spray down comes out, but the bomb has been planted already. Down to a 3v3. Wisla Krakow need to set up a defense line. Center interrupts through that. Hades as well. And it's all up to SZPERO and sinnopsyy. And it's not quite planted for SZPERO. That puts pressure on him and gets caught off guard completely. HG grenade won't finish off the deal on him, and Blink get themselves a win all of a sudden. Okay then. They'll take that. Even without a kit, plenty of time. Hades now with the AWP finding that opening frag there for Wisla Krakow. juanflatroo gets caught off guard. jedqr finishes off the job. So still Wisla Krakow with a numbers advantage. 2 players, in fact, over their opponents. This is becoming a very fraggy map, as they are trading kills one after the other. Although Wisla Krakow gaining so much control over the A site could completely double on that. To draw out 2 rounds in a row. 2 rounds ahead of their opponents. To 6. Now, from this to being at a deficit, where Wisla Krakow are able to find the... grenade won't be greeting anyone, but SZPERO needs to be careful because a drop might come through. Oh, I don't know if he saw his boots there. He does in the end, but it's a 1-for-1 trade at the end of the day. But ground has been gained towards the A site with these smokes to come out. JXX has a little bit of gap through the smoke that he can work with. Doesn't quite turn that into a win. Translation to a bomb plant. Wisla equal in numbers. They have the defense advantage as Blink need to push on through. Can't allow any more losses to come underway. They do start with a push. Flash come out. jedqr caught out in the open. Goofy finding 2. That's perfect. That's all he needs. That means that ponczek and Hades can play things slow, but JXX holds the right angle. ponczek has to be careful. This one does find the final frag. Somehow scraping out without damage being inflicted. jedqr finds a numbers advantage. Haven't found too much of it just yet. Approaching the 1-minute mark. Heading into the B site. Both players that were playing mid of concern may be CT and market. Short, I mean, but gulito, he's going to have to spray them down. He's going to have to be good for 2, and he is. Goofy. Nothing else he can do, and that's going to be the one-sided round that Blink was the Krakow to play with. Smokes being drawn out for stairs and jungle. Flash as well. Splitting the site in 2 is what they're looking for, but don't quite have enough smokes to do so. Center does find the 1. ponczek returns 3 versus for anything too greedy until he hears that bomb plant. That's exactly what's going to happen. Goofy having a lineup there towards the B site right now, but they are doing a lot of noise in the process. Goofy in a little bit of an off angle, but he might only be good for 1 spray down coming out, not even finding a single one. That's going to be trades going completely in the favor of Blink. jedqr needs to come up with a miracle. Finds 1 kill, finds a second, all down to a 1v1. The bomb has been touched. Looks like he may want to stick it. Oh, he has the defuse kit as well. He defused it instead. Oh, only 1 player surviving, and it's jedqr in the end. Up onto the A site. It is going to be a very difficult site to take. Smoke does come out for jungle in the end. Will allow them to call the cross haters. He's able to find 1. jedqr is able to support his teammates as sinnopsyy, but juanflatroo, look at that little spray down they line up. Managed to get a few kills there. juanflatroo with 2, but it's all down to gulito now in that 1v2. They have no idea where he is as the bomb does get planted, but they soon will spot him out. They know now. Spray down does come through. Hades does survive, but he's down low. Flash drawn out. AK in his hands, but Hades finds a better angle on that. Definitely is not disappointing. Aggressiveness, though, coming out here from Blink. catch jedqr off guard. He's able to find one. Will expect the second spray down onto him. Tries to reposition, but he does close up the angle between himself and his opponent, sinnopsyy. Where's that one? Only one player stuck on site. They're not going to go for this one. Found sinnopsyy down. Goofy finds that frag. 3v4. MP9 on GXX will look to go aggressive here on Sandwich. Not quite sure if he's spotted out. Ponczek falls right on top of him. juanflatroo, goodbye. Gulito, goodbye. GXX all by himself, goodbye. And Wisla